Let's open your student book, lesson number 14. And here, where we have the summary of new words.
3.
Summary of new words. Verbs. Regular. To compare. Compared. Compared. To visit. Visited. Visited. Nouns. Bee. Bees. The country. Fight. Fights. Honey. Lemon. Lemons. Model. Models. Verbs. Irregular. To cost. 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 To find out. Found out. Found out. Adverbs. Better. Less. More. Worse. Phrases and expressions. The cost of living. To know. To understand why. Adjectives. Better. Changeable. Cheap. Cloudy. Comfortable. Dangerous. Difficult. Dry. Easy. Friendly. Healthy. Narrow. Popular. Relaxed. Safe. Smart. Sour. Strange. Sweet. Tasty. Wet. Wide. Worse. Comparative expressions. As plus adjective, adverb plus as. Less plus adjective, adverb plus than. More plus adjective, adverb plus than.
Take 2 minutes to read the summary of new words. Today is Tuesday, June 22nd, 2020. Lesson 14, Grammar Summary. Comparative adjectives. Superiority comparisons. The superiority comparison is formed by adding er to the adjectives of one syllable, the same of monosyllable. Example, look at this adjective, is monosyllable because you can divide it. Tall, taller. It's very important to pay attention that when you are comparing in this way, this comparative word than is very important and necessary. Or to the adjectives of 2 syllables ending in er, y, or ly. Example, friendly is ending in le and it has 2 syllables, friendly. And so, for the comparison, friendlier than. Okay, let me explain you something that is very important. The comparative word than is obligated when we are using the superiority comparison with adjectives. If the adjective ends in y, for its comparative superiority comparison, we change y by I, and then ER. With the superiority comparations, we use the adjectives and the verb to be. With the superiority comparations with adjectives, we compare one noun with another one, in singular or in plural. Example, my bike is better than yours. My brother is taller than me. Okay, everybody please stop writing and pay attention to me. This is very important. Look, of the moment when you are going to write the superiority comparison to some adjectives, be careful. Look at this one. Nice, that is ending in E, just try R, nicer than. Pretty, like friendly, they change in this way. Big, that is monosyllable, that's right. So write another consonant before and then ER. Let's analyze what's happening here. Look, bad, worse than. Good, better than. What's happening here? This, that the adjectives good and bad, they have irregular form. They are totally different in the writing and also in the pronunciation. But don't forget, please, always down. Okay, let's have the first oral practice. Open the questions book. The second part of the book, that it is exactly here. Look, you can see here. Were you cooking 2 days ago? But I remember that the last lesson you practiced until the question number 13, I think. If not, no problem. This is the way that I want you to do it. For example, were you eating pizza last weekend? And your partner is going to answer, yes, I was eating pizza last weekend. But I want you to ask one or two more questions, or maybe a comment, or maybe an opinion. For example, oh, really? Where did you go? I went to Pizza Hut. Who did you go there with? I went with some friends. And how was the pizza like? It was delicious. Do you understand, everyone? This is what I want you to do, that in every question, according to the answer, start a mini conversation. For doing this conversation practice, take 10 minutes, please. Using the questions book, let's go. Look for, we have the appendix, and go until the end. You are going to find the comparative and superlative forms of some adjectives in English, but you are going to use only those that are underlined. For example, new. My cell phone is newer than yours. And then you can go on with the conversation. Really? When did you buy your phone? I bought it about 3 months ago. Sorry, because I bought it, my cell phone, just 2 days ago. Do you understand? This is the way that you keep going, asking more questions or talking about it a little bit longer. Take 10 minutes to do this conversation practice, please.
3.
Okay, let's go speak in English. Let's open the questions book. The first part, the page number 18. 18 here, where we have the second part. And you are going to take 10 minutes to answer these questions in the same way. Question, answer, and something else. Please correct this question. What have you eaten that was very strange?
Perdón, lo corté.
I'm a snake in Africa. Okay, no problems if you did this practice many weeks ago. I think that it's going to be a good practice or a review. So please take the time, and the idea is to speak English. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give me your attention again, please. For the adjectives that are not in the group of superiority comparations, like the monosyllables that we did before, in this case we are going to use more to the adjectives ending in full and re. Example, my sister is more careful than me when she drives, when she cooks, when she speaks, etc. Okay, now let's open the questions book. Let's go exactly where we were before. And now, after reading and trying to understand very well the grammar notes, please, it's time to interchange ideas and sentences. For example, beautiful. Orosi is more beautiful than my hometown Kisaran. Why? Well, my hometown is also very pretty because it's green and it has a lot of rivers and quiet and peaceful places. But I think that Orosi has more beauties around because you have a lot of rivers too, waterfalls, national parks, etc. Okay, please take 10 minutes to speak with your partner using only the comparative adjectives and color green. Okay, keep your attention please, again, another time. Inferiority comparisons. The construction of the inferiority comparison is the same, let me repeat that, the same for all the adjectives. We are going to do it using less and don't forget than. Examples. 1. I'm less tall than Michael Jordan. Can you see here? Tall is a monosyllable, but no problem about because less is what is doing what? The inferiority comparison. Trump is less popular than Obama. In this case, popular has 1, 2, 3 syllables, but no matter either. Because right here is, but it's representing the superiority comparison. Okay, open the questions book. Let's go again where you were before. And for the practice, the oral practice with the inferiority comparisons, use only these adjectives underlined in color green. For example, Costa Rica is less cheap than Japan because some friends told me that in Japan everything is so expensive. For example, apartments, they cost thousands of dollars, and the problem is that they are very small. The food is very expensive. To study in Japan is also very expensive. That's why Costa Rica is less cheap than Japan. Take 10 minutes to speak using these adjectives in the inferiority comparisons. Okay, I'm going to explain you how to do the homework. The part number 1 is a reading comprehension. Let me remember you to write long answers. Part number 2, just follow the instructions, okay? Write the number next to the right or correct word. And here, very important, use another or other. And the number 4, yes, do you remember to use may to ask permission? For example, may I go to the bathroom? And can to express ability. I can play the piano very well. The same. And like always you do, write the first 10 questions of the questions book, the first part. Answer the questions in a very personal way and long answers. Thank you very much and have a good night.